I was very excited for this bar. I don't know, maybe I was too hyped by all the people who praise this bar so much, that it's so clean, it's so good, it's like a protein bar. It is not. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Lenka and in this video I will compare Clif Bar and Larabar. For such a long time I've heard so many things about these two brands, so I finally ordered it. There are many flavors. I was very surprised in how many flavors both of these bars, Clif Bar and Larabar, come. I think Larabars are completely vegan. I don't know about Clif Bars. I will definitely double check and add it into this video. Of course, we are going to taste test. We are going to look at macro and micronutrients, price, and how functional these bars are. Functional in a meaning of nutrition, what this bar give you that any other simple candy vegan bar doesn't. I bought a big pack of 12 of Clif Bar. This is the price per package and one bar. And I bought a smaller pack of 5 of Larabars. This is the price for the box and price for a single bar. So looking only at the packaging, both look very nice. It's simple packaging yet very interesting. The Larabar comes with a very recognizable letters, and I don't know if the cover varies according to flavor. And the Clif Bar, yeah, there is a person on the clip, so yeah, pretty explanatory. So the two flavors I'm going to review today are peanut butter chocolate chip and peanut toffee buzz. So I just locked both these bars into chronometer, so let's have a look what kind of nutrition these bars give us. First, let's look at Larabar. Larabar is 45 grams. And in a 45 grams, that is 213 calories, 5.2 grams of protein. That's very little, but this is not a protein bar, so it's okay. Then 22.4 grams of carbohydrates, that's okay, but 12.2 grams of fat. Even though these bars are very natural, like considering all the ingredients, those ingredients are, let me find them here. The 5 ingredients are dates, which is the first ingredient, so most of the bar are dates. Then peanuts, semi-sweet chocolate chips made of unsweetened chocolate sugar, cocoa butter, vanilla extract, and sea salt. So very, very simple bar. The thing that bothers me that it's made of dates, and I know, like, I was very excited for this bar. I don't know, maybe I was too hyped by all the people who praise this bar so much, that it's so clean, it's so good, it's like a protein bar. It is not. So from this bar we get 15% of daily fiber, that is very good. And then there are many vitamins such as B1, B2, 3, 5, 6, some folate, a little bit of vitamin D and K, vitamin E, then there are omega-6, and from the minerals a little bit of calcium, then a lot of copper, magnesium, manganese, and then like fractions of each of the minerals, and also all the essential amino acids. So this bar is very well balanced. I would be much happier if there is more of omega-3, since the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio should be 1 to 2, but as you can see, even in the chronometer, the values are much higher. If I want to fill in my omega-3 and 6 on a daily basis, I would end up with ratio 1 to 12, which is too much. Omega-3 and 6 should be really more balanced. That was the Larabar. Now let's have a look at the Clif Bar. So the weight of Clif Bar is 68 grams. So you can see this is only 45, this is 68. So from the 68 grams of Clif Bar, we get 260 calories. That's not really much difference with Larabar. Macronutrients are much more balanced. 10 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbohydrates, and 6 grams of fat, much less. And I must say, this is energy bar, that's why the carbohydrates are so high. If you watch my previous videos where I review protein bars, you may know that the carbohydrates in a protein bar should be low by default, and protein should be higher, at least twice as high as fat amount. It has 16% of daily fiber, and then from 8 to 25% of B1, B2, B3, B6, even B12. That is very good. Vitamin A, C, D, and E. That's awesome. No omegas, that's okay. And then from minerals, there is 20% calcium, 10% iron, 32% magnesium, 36% phosphorus, 8% potassium, 13% sodium. And no essential amino acids. I think there are, but they just didn't write them in. So the reason why the micronutrients are higher in this bar is because this is energy bar. This bar is supposed to fuel you during your workout, during your race, when you're losing electrolytes, all the minerals and salt. And this bar is designed to replace all the lost nutrients. Only looking at the nutrients, Clif Bar is much better considering the amount of calories per bar and how big the bar is. On the plus side, Clif Bar also contains caffeine, which is good for some of us. In this bar, obviously this is not a very clean bar, it's an energy bar and it's designed to be as a sports supplement. None of the sports supplements are natural, they are usually made in lab, and that doesn't really mean that they are unhealthy. It just means they are not directly extracted from nature, or at least all of them. If we want to look at the ingredients, the list is very long, so let me just read it very quickly. Organic brown rice syrup, organic rolled oats, organic cane syrup, so a lot of syrup, a lot of sweeteners. It's okay for the race. You need simple carbohydrate, you need glucose, you are going to burn this. Soy protein isolate, of course, if you are allergic to soy, this bar is not suitable for you. Organic peanut butter, organic peanuts, rice flour, organic cane sugar, peanut flour, organic oat fiber, organic roasted soybeans, organic soy flour, natural flavors, organic cocoa butter, salt, barley malt extract, green tea extract, contains caffeine, so the caffeine comes from green tea. Organic soy lecithin, and then they're adding the additional vitamins and minerals, which we already looked at. For the caffeine content, this Clif Bar contains 44 milligrams of caffeine, and if you don't know what it means exactly, one shot of espresso contains approximately 62 milligrams of caffeine. If you're looking for a clean bar, Lara bar, it's going to be for you according to all the ingredients. Now let's look at the most important part, the taste. Let's start with Lara bar. You can visibly see the peanuts and the date paste when you break it apart. It's not very sticky as I would expect. I can smell the dates and peanuts all together. The flavors smells a little bit bitter. I don't know what is it, so let's give it a try. Yeah, it's a date paste with peanuts and a little bit of other flavoring. I can see the chocolate chips, but I cannot taste the chocolate chips. Maybe because the taste of dates is very strong and the semi-sweetened chocolate chips are not very noticeable. But it's okay. Like, I had one bite and I'm done. In my personal opinion, I don't think I will buy Lara bars again. I would expect more, honestly. After all that hype I've seen on YouTube and Instagram, when all the vegan influencers are like, oh my god, Lara bars, they're amazing. I've seen Lara bar to be labeled as a protein bar, which is not. This is not a protein bar. This is not even energy bar. It has carbohydrates, but most of the calories come from fat. Like, if you want to have some healthy snack, this is okay if you like it, but I would personally much rather have some fruit with peanut butter directly. Okay, so now we are going to taste the Clif Bar. You can see that the texture is much more chewier. You can see that toffee inside, like pieces of caramel, which are very sticky, and it just looks very tasty. It reminds me of a chocolate candy. The visuals, it's much more pleasant than the Lara bar. Let's take into account that these bar has much more ingredients. It looks like a cake, smells sweet, a little bit of a caramel touch with chocolate, which is weird because this doesn't contain chocolate, so maybe it's the mixture of the peanut butter and toffee. So let's try. The feeling of this bar is much more satisfying than Larabar. It's crispy from the oats. Of course, the crispiness is also thanks to the syrups in it. It's really up to you, but my personal opinion is that the Clif Bar is here very, very good bar, and the Larabar is somewhere like I would probably buy it as a last option if there is nothing else in the store. But if there's Clif Bar, I don't see anything else. I'll just go Clif Bar. Yes, give it to me. It's crispy, it's sweet, it's good. The macros are perfect. It has amount of protein, but it doesn't act like a protein bar. It's an energy bar for sport, and it has all the things you need when you're out there and you need glucose. When you're doing sports, you need to eat. You need carbs. You need all the macronutrients and micronutrients, and this bar is perfect for this. So from these two, Clif Bar for the win. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like Clif Bars or Larabars, please let me know down below in the comment section what are your most favorite flavors. Thanks again and see you next time. Bye!